Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Bumstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. There's the handoff. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pop over the middle. It's Turner. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And goal. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half. That's our strategy here. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Short pass finds the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Being thrown out of the RPO and it's complete. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Second down and goal upcoming. The running back here in a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchup lets you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun.
Establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The shotgun handoff here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Turner. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He pulls in the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. This is his third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Tigers are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Winter in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, Now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Thomas.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Design quarterback run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Just 1 second left on the clock. The offense is out there.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, okay, right.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Turner. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first half of 17. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The pass rush closing in. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He could go. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime Spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to get whistled.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll try the ground game here. Runs through the defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Takes a shot at the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Turner. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Oh, and another incompletion.
A third down and short. They decide to throw the football. roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting into those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Now a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Inside the 10. And he's blocked down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense is not giving up.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
He makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Pounding away with the run game. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Tigers. They count the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot, defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's reeled in. It's Turner. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that.